Yo. Tulsa, 1921. They don't want you to know. Greenwood burn notice. Let the truth flow. They bombed us from the sky, 1921 the year. Greenwood was the richest block, now that truth ain't clear. History books stay quiet when the money disappeared. Black Wall Street in ashes, but we still right here. Yo, Tulsa had more millionaires than Harlem ever saw. Black folks on the banks there, there's no Jim Crow law. On their side of the tracks, prosperity was warm till jealousy turned violent, airplanes dropped the storm. They say a black boy touched a white girl in the elevated shaft. Whole city went crazy like the South still wanted draft. Deputies got deputized, white mob started looting. First aerial bombing on American soil, ain't that amusing? Wait, not amusing, I mean tragic, but they hid the facts. 300 dead, 10,000 homeless, burned 35 blocks to black. Insurance claimed it was a riot, wouldn't pay a cent. Government called it self-defense, now that's negligent. They bombed us from the sky, 1921 the year. Greenwood was the richest block, now that truth ain't clear. History books stay quiet when the money disappeared. Black Wall Street in ashes, but we still right here. Greenwood Ave was popping, black folks had it made. Grocery stores, stores, papers, hotels in the shade. Dollar circulated 36 times before it left the district. Now your money leaves your hood faster than you can list it. Dr. Jackson had the first black hospital, kept us alive. White patients even came through, that's how we thrive. But envy's a disease more deadly than the plague. They couldn't stand to see us win, so they turned the page. Burned it from the textbooks like it never occurred. Only reason we know now cause survivors preserve their word. Olivia Hooker, she was 7 hiding under the table. History tried to erase this, but the truth stayed stable. They bombed us from the sky, 1921 the year. Greenwood was the richest block, now that truth ain't clear. History books stay quiet when the money disappeared. Black Wall Street in ashes, but we still right here. Fast forward to today, gentrification's just a new flame. Different tactics, same mission, erasure of the name. But we built Wall Street once, we can build it again. Knowledge of self is wealth, now let the lesson begin. They don't want you knowing black excellence ain't new. 1921 we had it all, that's a fact, it's true. So when they say pull yourself up, show them what we built, then show them who burned it down, then bathed in guilt. Greenwood still standing metaphorically in our chest. Every black business thriving is how we pass the test. This ain't victim talk, this is conqueror speech. History's a weapon, now I'm loading up the reach. They bombed us from the sky, 1921 the year. Greenwood was the richest block, now that truth ain't clear. History books stay quiet when the money disappeared. Black Wall Street in ashes, but we still right here. They bombed us from the sky, 1921 the year. Greenwood was the richest block, now that truth ain't clear. History books stay quiet when the money disappeared. Black Wall Street in ashes, but we still right here. Greenwood burn notice, 21, never forget the day. This my history lesson for the streets, in the realest way. Present the classics right. Set it soul on concrete. Y'all, this means the lack. My pops played this in 75, Cadillac Seville. Setting soul on the 8-track, cruising with a pill. Now I flip it to the SP12, running jotted mean. That dusty grum sledger brawl, make it obscene. That's how we honor ancestors. Sample that genius, take that smooth jam, that blip from the Venus. Projects where I learn this, crates in the basement. Nigga through the classics, now I make the statements. I can set this up, 7 souls, knew the form in the horns of that bass. Now I add snares and snap, put the pain in your face. Keep the melody sacred, put the drums here, the artist at his soul turn rapping. Now we spitting smarter, this the alchemy of hip-hop, transformation divine. Take me yesterday, silk, waking tomorrow's design. Satin soul, cold concrete, smooth but it's grimy. Sample the classics, below that's timey. From the 7 souls to the Cipher, we keep it holding. Satin soul on the black bottom golden, never
for the sample heads who respect the sauce. But a boom bap scholar staying true to the cause. We don't despite rappers, we transform the DNA. Take that 75 silk, turn it to yesterdays. Some all's classic formula, that's the out for me. Was breaking 7 souls, but I flip it savagely. Said it's smooth and beery, but my city's made of stone. So I rough up the edges, make a beauty known. D-Baker man, smooth of dog, Pete Pop with cosign. Dealer in the heavens now when I read the sign. This fame's feeling culture, this is the culture. Faithful as the scripture, great dig of vultures like archaeologists. We dig through the past, finding hidden gems, making sure they last.
SATIN soul on concrete, smooth but it's grimy. A sample, the classics in the road is signing.
From the 7 souls to the cipher, we keep it holy. Yeah, SATIN sold on the dry bottle Goldman, never phony. Yeah. From Motown basements to the Bronx tenements, we building on foundations with these elements. To break the scratch, the sample in the rhyme. Take it at its old moment, squeezing them in time. My MPC got more soul than most rappers do, cause I'm channeling the ancestors and everything I loot. 75 gave us the blueprint, smooth and refined. Light of God, we had a grit, not a starving line. It's the breach between generations, old and new. SATIN soul on concrete, showing what we do. Not disrespecting thinkers, we're extending that reach. Every sample's a sermon, every loop's a teach. So when you hear that horn hit through the dust, we drum break. Know we paying homage, every move we make.
SATIN soul on concrete, smooth but it's grimy. A sample, the classics slipping away, it's finally.
From the 7 souls, put it cipher, we keep it holy. SATIN soul on the black bottle golden, never foaming. SATIN soul, concrete flip, classics to laugh. SATIN soul, cut it cipher, this is how we bow.
They rewrote the scrolls, but we got the real text. Miseducation system. Let me break down what's next. 3rd grade, they taught me about the pilgrims and the feast. Thanksgiving sounds lovely, genocide deceased from the history they taught me. Forgot to mention smallpox, blankets as weapons, as biological paradox. George Washington's teeth weren't wooden, they were slaves, pulled from black mouths, that's how heroes behave. Jefferson wrote, all men created equal with conviction, while Sally Hemings bore his kids, that's contradiction. They tell you Lincoln freed us like it was love. Emancipation Proclamation was a political shove, didn't free the border states. Check the fine print close, only free the Confederate slaves. Now that's verbose. Carter G. Woodson wrote the book on this deception. Miseducation of the Negro, that's the exception. They teach you to be conquered before you leave your house. By the time you graduate, you doubting what you're about. They taught me Columbus sailed the ocean blue, never mentioned genocide. Now what that tell you? Miseducation Scrolls, they rewrite the fact, but we got the real books now. Knowledge attack. They told me Columbus sailed the ocean blue, never mentioned genocide. Now what that tell you? Miseducation Scrolls, they rewrite the fact, but we got the real books now. Knowledge attack. They ain't teach me about Hannibal crossing the Alps with elephants, or Mansa Musa richest ever. That's intelligence. Mali Empire had universities while Europe ate rats, but they skipped that chapter. Now explain me that. They said Egypt was in the Middle East, geography lies. Look at a map, it's Northeast Africa, open your eyes. Cleopatra's dynasty was Greek, but the pyramids before were built by black hands 3,000 years or more. Imhotep was the first architect, physician, and priest, but they whitewashed the statues, call it history deceased. They teach you Socrates, Plato, all the Greek gods, but Egyptian mystery schools told them that's the facade. My teacher said I'm smart for a black kid, that's the poison embedded in the system, making sure we're not chosen. But my mama bought me books, they don't stock in the schools. Now I'm spitting out the scrolls, they tried to hide from the tools. Columbus got lost, still got a holiday. We discovered calculus, but we don't get no pay. They taught me Columbus sailed the ocean blue, never mentioned genocide. Now what that tell you? Miseducation Scrolls, they rewrite the facts, but we got the real books now. Knowledge attacks. They told me Columbus sailed the ocean blue, never mentioned genocide. Now what that tell you? Miseducation scrolls, they rewrite the facts, but we got the real books now. Knowledge attack. Celebrate Columbus Day, but not indigenous peoples. That's how you know the game. The setup is see-through. They teach you to hate yourself before you learn to read. Plant the seeds of inferiority, then watch us bleed. But we got Woodson, Dubois, and Chancellor Williams. DI-proof Africa was the cradle, not the villains. John Henry Clark gave us lectures on cassette. Before YouTube existed, we were passing the set. So when your kid comes home with that sanitized curriculum, question everything. That's how you beat delirium. Supplement with truth, make your home the real school. Cause the system's designed to create obedient fools. Miseducation scrolls, I'm burning page by page, rewriting our story, reclaiming center stage. This ain't conspiracy theory, this is factual proof. Miseducation ends when we're speaking the truth. They say Edison made light, but Lewis Latimer made it last. Black hands built this country, check your history class. They call me Columbus, sailed the ocean blue, never mentioned genocide. Now what that tell you? Miseducation scrolls, they rewrite the fact, but we got the real books now. Knowledge attacks. They call me Columbus, sailed the ocean blue, never mentioned genocide. Now what that tell you? Miseducation scrolls, they rewrite the facts, but we got the real books now. Knowledge attacks. Miseducation scrolls, the truth's being told. Real education starts when you break from the mold.
Uh, 71 in Detroit. Marvin saw the pain. 95 in Brooklyn. 95 in Brooklyn. The struggle's still the same. Yeah. Marvin Gaye felt we come insane, the future's pain. 71 in Detroit, but the struggle's still the same. Inflation got my mama working doubles at the playing field. Stack high as the buildings, ain't no money for the plans. You see crime is increasing, trigger happy police. 50 years later, scenes of violence, H. Caesar. My Fedic in his melodies, let the soulful shield. Now I flip it to the boom back, spill truth, black spilled milk. Money's tight, greens are heavy, that's the inner city weight. That's to take the little that we make, call it fate. Marvin felt it then, I'm killing it now. Same systematic pressure just to get and hide. Make me wanna holler that hook cut steep. Cause the inner city blue got us losing sleep. Make me wanna holler, throw up both my hands. Inner city blues, gotta make another plan. This ain't leaving, this is just surviving the game. Still real, baby. Yeah. To Motown or Brooklyn, the story don't change. Just a year on the calendar and ends we exchange. Trigger happy police and that line age like Ryan. Marvin was a prophet speaking truth through time. Rate growing up while the wages stay the same. Inner city blues, that's more than just a name. It's a condition, a systematic affliction designed to keep us struggling, that's not fiction. He sang about inflation, we living it daily. Working 3 jobs just to feed a family barely. Crime is increasing, his hope is decreasing. What survival's the mission, desperation ain't fleeting. Marvin understood the assignment, saying the pain clear. Now flipping his sermons, only Luke in here. In the city blues ain't about being sad, it's about systemic affliction making good people mad. Yeah. To sell your soul for change. In the city blues, Marvin sang the range. From the working class struggle to the caller for his plight. Everyone's just trying to make it through the night. Marvin asked, what's going on? We still asking, man. Same question, different decades, same furrow growl. This time 3 sermons, a tribute to his vision. Taking souls from hoarders, had a street position. The blues ain't just music, it's a state of mind. In the city living, where the hopes are to find. But we persist, we resist, we find ways to cope. Marvin gave us soundtrack, we give it new hope. Make me wanna holler, but I channel it to action. Inner city goons land spawn a revolutionary traction. It's the sermon Marvin preached, then we preach it wrong. Inner city Bruce breaking every law this song.
Yeah. 66 to 77. When the Panthers held it down. Black leather, black berets, revolutionary sound. Huey Newton, Bobby Seale, 1966. Oakland birthed the Panthers with political remix. Not just guns and leather, they had breakfast for the kids. Free clinics, education, revolutions, what they did. 10-point program, radical, demanding what was owed. Self-determination, that's the path that they showed. On community patrols, watching police misconduct. Legal at the time, that's why the system hit self-destruct. They fed more kids breakfast than the government never could. Free groceries, free healthcare in the hood where we stood. But they only show you pictures of the guns and the rage. Never mention liberation, schools or the community stage. FBI was terrified, couldn't have us organized. COINTELPRO infiltration, that's how freedom dies. They killed Fred Hampton while he's sleeping in his bed. Drug but the informant, 21 years old, left dead. Panthers and leather, revolution on their chest. Feeding all the children while they fighting for what's best. 10-point program vision, put the system to the test. Panthers and leather, won't let the movement rest. Panthers and leather, revolution on their chest. Feeding all the children while they fighting for what's best. 10-point program vision, put the system to the test. Panthers and leather, won't let the movement rest. Breakfast before school, that was Panther innovation. Government opposed, they call it communist infiltration. Then they stole the program, made it theirs nationwide, but won't give Panthers credit, that's they genocidal pride. Eldridge Cleaver, Kathleen Cleaver, Elaine Brown held it down. Angela Davis, Assata Shakur, revolutionary crown. See, the Panthers were feminists before it was the wave. Women-led chapters, no one's relegated to a slave. They taught us self-defense was not the same as aggression. That liberation's violent when you're fighting oppression. Malcolm taught the philosophy. Panthers made it real by any means necessary. That's the revolutionary deal. But J. Edgar Hoover couldn't let us unite. Send agents to divide us, turn the day into the night. Created fake beef between the Panthers and other groups. Assassination, incarceration, that's the federal troops. Panthers and leather, revolution on their chest. Feeding all the children while they fighting for what's best. 10-point program vision, put the system to the test. Panthers and leather, won't let the movement rest. Panthers and leather, revolution on their chest. Feeding all the children while they fighting for what's best. 10-point program vision, put the system to the test. Panthers and leather, won't let the movement rest. 69 was the height, offices in 68 cities. FBI declared them the greatest threat to their committee. Not the KKK, not the Nazis who marched, but black folks feeding kids, that's who they targeted hard. Fred Hampton was 21 when they murdered him cold. 4 in the morning, bullets fired, story never told correctly by the media. They called it a shootout, but forensics proved Panthers never fired. That's what truth's about. Informant William O'Neal, drug Fred's drink that night. Drew the apartment layout so they kill him right. Mark Clark died too, defensive wounds on his hands, but they called him terrorists for taking revolutionary stands. Today we see their legacy in breakfast program nationwide, in community defense and the revolutionary pride. Panthers and leather taught us how to organize, how to feed, how to fight, how to revolutionize. Panthers and leather, revolution on their chest. Feeding all the children while they fighting for what's best. 10-point program vision, put the system to the test. Panthers and leather, won't let the movement rest. Panthers and leather, the movement never died. Revolutionary spirit, forever black pride, 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 pride. Hello. '72. Stevie warned about superstition. 95. We apply it to our street condition.
very superstitious. Stevie sang the warning clear, but on my block it's different superstition everywhere. Not black cats or ladders, it's the mental chains we wear. Believing we can't make it, that's the devil's snare. They got us thinking poverty's a permanent address. That struggles in our DNA were programmed for less. That's the real superstition, the lie they want us buying while we're busy just surviving, our potential's dying. Stevie's clapping it funky, now I add the boom and bap. Taking 72 soul, giving 95 it back. Superstition's mental slavery, keep you in your place, believing you can rise above the struggle that you face. Break the spell, that's the mission. Shatter false beliefs, superstition on the block is what's causing all the grief.
Superstition,
break the chains inside your mind.
Stevie sang the warning,
Now the truth you'll find. Oh,
very superstitious.
leave the past behind. Block remix the form.
New consciousness defined.
13-month-old baby Stevie sang that line. On my block is 13-year-old babies doing time. Superstition says they're destined for the prison or the grave, but I'm here to flip the script, show them how to break the wave. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. In the hood we wash and clean the blood of all our fam. Not from ritual, but from violence in the street. Superstition keep us thinking that's the only way to eat. Rid me of the problem. Stevie knew the deal. Mental liberation's how we finally get to heal. This ain't about good luck charms on Friday the 13th. This about the psychological warfare unseen. They got us superstitious about our own abilities, believing we're inferior, accepting our humility.
Superstition,
Break the chains inside your mind.
Stevie sang the warning,
Now the truth you'll find.
very superstitious.
Leave the past behind. Block remix the funk.
New consciousness defined.
Stevie Wonder saw, despite he couldn't see, that's the metaphor for breaking mental slavery. Vision ain't about your eyes, it's about your mind. Superstition keep us mentally deaf, dumb, and blind. The lad about to fall, 13's your lucky day. These are just distractions from the real game they play. Real superstition, systematic, built into the code, making us believe we can't handle the load. So I'm flipping Stevie's funk into a revolutionary call, breaking superstitions, watching mental prison walls fall. From the clavinet to the SP 1200 chop, superstition block remix, making mental prison stop. Very superstitious, but now we breaking free. Stevie gave the blueprint, now we got the key.
Superstition,
Break the chains inside your mind.
Stevie sang the warning,
Now the truth you'll find.
very superstitious.
Leave the past behind. Block remix the funk.
New consciousness defined. Superstition,
Break the chains inside your mind.
Stevie sang the warning,
Now the truth you'll find.
very superstitious.
Leave the past behind. Block remix the funk.
New consciousness defined.
Superstition block remix. The mind is finally free. Stevie to the cipher. Truth is what we see. Jamaica births and king. Marvis Mosiah called, the freedoms all for a ring. Marcus came to Harlem in 1916 strong. Niggas black movement at the world is seeming long. Uni of all universal Negro at Coolving. Rex in Africa wasn't just a movement. He said you might erase the accomplish what you will. True liberation, that's the revolutionary skill. Black Star Line and shipping, economic independence, shooping, African vision with no hero beating residue. They called him radical for saving black is beautiful loud. 1920, I was unsuitable, unbowed. The Goldie Granny Steve, New York scoring worldwide stand. Ran black and green flag, showing body in the land. My people without knowledge of live happy. It's like a tree without roots, wisdom not power. From Kingston to Manhattan, the message spread like fire. Self-determination, that's what we require.
Some joy.
Yeah, red for the blood that I add, sister Shannon bled. Black for the people, rising green for the land ahead. Dark the endless runners that we proudly claim and wear. But take Medi and Bow back beside the lay we read. He said, look to Africa for the crown and love came soon. Haile Selassie, Rastafari had prophetic tune. But J. Edgar Hoover couldn't let it organize well. Thinking I recover in black hands, grin as the health bobbing with nail fraud. Like Tame 22, the case was shaky. Evidence staring Katie Justice looking flaky. Reported back to Jamaican 1947 today, but his message lived forever. Couldn't seal our fate, influence novel later. Nation of Islam rise, Black Tower movement. I'm from Doris Enterprise. They don't teach this properly, wonder why that is today. Self-sufficient black folks did in their business way.
Back to Motherland, Garvey showed the way. Into repatriation, starting today. From Jamaica
To Harlem,
hear the people say, back to Motherland, reclaiming DNA.
Now we understand Africa's not monolithic. See, it's a continent approaches duty free. From Kemet to Zimbabwe, Ghana to the Congo land. Dog and charters history that schools don't understand. Back to Motherland is mental liberation's call. Know what's up, that ultimate elevation for us all. Don't need to physically music claiming heritage true. Just study, learning how to hold on the lineage through. Marcus Garvey died in 1940. London top cold, but it's spiritless forever wearing freedom's crown of gold. Jamaica made him hero, finally recognized the man. You fought self-love, but we were colonized and banned. It's Black Star Line failed, but the vision remained intact. Economic independence, breaking mental change intact. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. God take Garvey's word, setting Gafford's free. Message clearly heard.
Back to Motherland, Garvey showed the way. Into repatriation, starting today. From Jamaica
To Harlem,
hear the people say, back to Motherland, reclaiming DNA.
so when you wear those colors, know that mystery deep and wide. Garvey's back to Motherland, promises we keep with pride. From mental slavery to mental sovereignty's the fad. That's the Shirley Garvey max to escape the aftermath. This universal lever improvement association brew. Largest mass movement, global participation true. Millions of members are taught the African diaspora spread. Marvy sold us what efforts where we organize. These are liberty halls in every major city, golden swarm. Teachers up for liars, that's from made them creative form. Government couldn't handle organized black, ate the larynx power. That's why they the sword is in this finest hour. But we spill here, still revving red, black, green today. Still building black businesses, keeping Garvey's way. Back to Motherland mentally and economically sound. That's the revolution Garvey taught us to be found.
Back to Motherland,
The vision carries on and on.
back to Motherland,
From Toby Flip to hip hop, freedom song.
back to Motherland,
Oh,
back to Motherland.
Every block got scholars, ain't in classrooms though. Corner philosophers dropping wisdom slow. Old head on the stoop, he's 73 years deep. Lived through Jim Crow, civil rights, secrets that he keeps. Drops gems on the youth, but they scrolling on their phones. Don't realize this living library is flesh and bones. He saw Mega get murdered, can get shot down cold. Watch the neighborhood change when whites moved to suburbs old. Then gentrification came, flipped it back around quick. Now the corner stores are Starbucks on sacred ground. That trick, these corner philosophers hold PhDs in survival real. Dissertations written in the struggle of a rival's ordeal. From redlining to mass incarceration chains today. They connect the dots between historical pains that stay. Young cat thinks it's new, the struggle that we face daily. Old head laughs, his son is just a different face plainly. Same oppression, new tactics, that's the lesson taught for free. Corner philosophy class and attention's the only fee. Corner philosophers, wisdom on the block. History professors using streetlights as the chalk. From the past to the present, hear the elders talk. Corner philosophers, taking knowledge walks. Hey, corner philosophers, wisdom on the block. History professors using streetlights as the chalk. From the past to the present, hear the elders talk. Corner philosophers, taking knowledge walks. She's 66, remembers when the Panthers fed the kids hot. Breakfast programs, free clinics, all the work they did a lot. Now she's organizing still, tenant rights and rent control fights. Same fight, different decade, revolution still in sight. These corner philosophers ain't got fancy degrees to show, but understand the system's better than the P's. These who don't know, they saw urban renewal, man. Negro removal, true and clear. Watch the highways cut through hoods, that's the proof right here. Saw the drugs flooding when black movement got strong and loud. Crack in the 80s was an accident, that's wrong, they proud. The teachers COINTELPRO tactics, though the program ended fake, they just rename operations. Methods ain't admitted, make no mistake. Young activists ask how to fight the power right and win. Corner philosophers to study history, that shit light within. Everything they doing now, they did back then the same. Learn from our mistakes, don't let them win the game. Corner philosophers, wisdom on the block. History professors using streetlights as the chalk. From the past to the present, hear the elders talk. Corner philosophers, taking knowledge walks. Hey, corner philosophers, wisdom on the block. History professors using streetlights as the chalk. From the past to the present, hear the elders talk. Corner philosophers, taking knowledge walks. Now I'm sitting with the elders, taking notes like school's in session. Learning how they navigated when oppression was the question. They connect great migration to the current displacement wave. Gentrification's just another form of replacement. They pave over history, explain our Tulsa burning mirrors. Modern police violence still, how they silence our prosperity. Demand our silence, that's the drill. These corner philosophers are bridges to the past we need. Living proof the struggle's long, but freedom comes at last indeed. They remember Emmett till they march with SNCC, brave and bold. Sat at lunch counters, face the dogs, they paid the fee, stories told. So when I'm on this corner, I'm attending higher learning. True corner philosophy seminars, consciousness is turning new. From oral history keepers to the griots of the street who teach. These corner philosophers make education off the street within reach. Not in textbooks, but in lived experience and scars they wear. Corner university, tuition free knowledge shared with care. Corner philosophers, wisdom on the block. History professors using streetlights as a chalk. From the past to the present, hear the elders talk. Corner philosophers, taking knowledge walks, yeah. Respect your elders, that's the message that I'm giving loud. Corner philosophers hold the keys to righteous living proud. They witness Bloody Sunday, Selma to Montgomery March. Freedom riders beating bloody, still they roll with hearts of stars. Saw the black holes transform the vacancy laws designed. The mass incarceration, same effect, same cause of line. These living witnesses, the systematic oppression's brutal way. Teaching younger generations, that's their life's profession every day. Not in universities, but on stoops and corners where we meet. Dropping knowledge free, these societies, informers on the street. About the truth they hide and sanitize. Textbooks they approve, corner philosophers providing those forbidden looks that move us into real history, unfiltered and raw and real. Connecting struggle cycles, finding freedom's flow and deal. So sit down, shut up, listen when they speak their truth and light. Corner philosophers, teaching what schools won't teach despite. Corner philosophers. Corner philosophers. Corner philosophers, the elders hold the key. Corner philosophers, the elders hold the key. Connect the past to present, that's the legacy. 71, Marvin asked what's going on. 95, same question, different song.
There's too many of you crying tears. Marvin sang with soul, no denying through the years. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate the pain, but the streets still burning with that same old hate again. War is not the answer, Marvin understood clear as day, but we warring with each other. Violence won't go away. Brother, brother, there's far too many dying still. Picket lines and protest signs, people testifying, will, what's going on? That question resonates through time, from Vietnam to modern wars, violence in its prime. Marvin saw the future in 71's prophetic mirror. Now the Cipher asked the question, truth getting voice ain't ceasing, when will it end? So I flip his jazz into this boom bap reflection deep. What's going on, Cipher? Needing new direction. We keep. What's going on? What's going on? Marvin asking 71. Question never gone. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Cipher interlude keeps the wisdom strong. Oh, love can conquer hate. Marvin knew the deal for real, but we're still caught surviving, too wounded to heal. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. But the system's built on hate, been that way always, they say. Talk to me so you can see what's going on clear. But nobody's listening, we're too busy moving on. I fear inflation, unemployment, education failing hard and fast. Marvin sang about it, still we're catching scars that last. What's going on in classrooms where the books outdated lie? What's going on in prisons where our brothers berated died? What's going on with healthcare, mental health ignored complete? What's going on with justice when injustice is concrete? One Marvin made a masterpiece asking simple questions, deep and true. What's going on, Cipher? Wisdom that we keep pursue. From saxophone to samples, jazz to boom bap beats we ride. Question still remains on these contemplative streets worldwide. What's going on? What's going on? Marvin asking 71. Question never gone. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Cipher interlude keeps the wisdom strong. Now I'm flipping Marvin's vision through the Cipher lens. We see what's going on with loyalty. Where did it begin and end? Tell me what's going on with unity. Why we so divided still today? What's going on with consciousness? Why we stayed misguided? Real talk, they say Marvin sang for peace while world was at war without end. We're still fighting those same battles, maybe even more to spend. Mother, everybody thinks we're wrong about the fight, but who are they to judge us? We've been here all along, that's right. Father, we don't need to escalate no more the pain, but poverty and violence got us locked in this uproar again. What's going on is not just song, it's documentation real of systemic problems needing revolutionary transformation deal. So we keep asking, keep questioning status quo each day. What's going on? Now we need to know the way. This Cipher interlude for contemplation, true and deep. What's going on in your hood? What's going on with you? We keep. What's going on? Marvin asking 71. Question never gone. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Cipher interlude keeps the wisdom strong. What's going on? The question stays alive and well. Marvin to the Cipher, 71 to 95 we tell.
Yeah. From Harriet to Assata, queens who never bow down. Warrior queens anthem, yeah. Hear them speaking loud.
Harriet Tubman, born Araminta, 1822 the year. Slave in Maryland, but a warrior spirit broke through clear. Escaped at 49, but came back 90 times for more. 300 souls to freedom, that's warrior in the core. Never lost a passenger on Underground Railroad's path. Carried that pistol, said you'll be free or dead. That's the math. Moses of a people, but they don't teach this version true. Armed resistance leader, that's the historical view. Civil War scout inspired for the Union side. She fought. Let Combahee River raid with military pride. She brought 700 slaves to freedom in one single night alone. First woman leading armed expedition, setting tone. Suffered from seizures from childhood, head injury and pain. Slave owner hit her with weight, tried to bury her again, but Harriet rose up, became legend in the times like warrior queen status, revolutionary her might.
Warrior queens, they fought and never fell. Never fell. From Harriet to Assata, the stories we must tell. Angela to Kathleen, breaking every spell. Warrior queens rising, hear the freedom bell.
Angela Davis, Birmingham baby, 1944 the year born. Grew up on Dynamite Hill where the clan spread fear torn. PhD philosopher, communist, Black Panther affiliated. Strong establishment agitated, her freedom they debated long. 1970, FBI's most wanted list she made. Framed for murder, conspiracy, freedom's twist displayed. Free Angela campaign went worldwide quick and fast. From Germany to Cuba, solidarity vast. Acquitted in 72 after 16 months inside the cage. Continue fighting prison abolition, radical rage. Still teaching, still organizing, revolutionary still today. Warrior queen forever bending history her way. Apple picking her hair became iconic worldwide symbol seen. Angela Davis teaching us that revolution's not simple keen. Not just about the moment but sustained dedication long. Warrior queen showing us revolutionary patience strong.
Warrior queens, they fought and never fell. Never fell. From Harriet to Assata, the stories we must tell. Angela to Kathleen, breaking every spell. Warrior queens rising, hear the freedom bell.
Assata Shakur, born Joanne, 1947 came. Black Panther Blia member, fighting for black freedom's name. 1973, New Jersey Turnpike stop went down. Shootout with state troopers, forced to drop the ground. Both hands raised, forensics proof she couldn't shoot the gun, but they convicted her anyway. Injustice absolute undone. Escape from prison, 79 was the date of flight. Cuba granted asylum, escaped the police state's might. Still on FBI's most wanted, reward 2 million on her head. First woman domestic terrorist, government's villain instead. But she's a freedom fighter, poet, revolutionary voice clear. Living in exile with survival, not a choice is here. Assata Shakur autobiography. Read between the lines we see. Warrior queen, resistance, state terror, and they crimes free. It is our duty to fight for our freedom, that's a quote bold. It is our duty to win, words that she told.
Warrior queens, they fought and never fell. Never fell. From Harriet to Assata, the stories we must tell. Angela to Kathleen, breaking every spell. Warrior queens rising, hear the freedom bell.
Kathleen Cleaver, Elaine Brown, queens of the Panther movement rise, breaking gender barriers, that's revolutionary improvements prize. Ida B. Wells fought lynching with her pen and voice so strong. Rosa Parks wasn't tired, that was conscious choice all along. Fannie Lou Hamer organizing voting rights down South's domain. Sick and tired of being sick and tired from a mouse refrain. Sojourner Truth asking, ain't I a woman at convention hall? Warrior queens throughout history demanding our attention all. From the ships to the streets, black women led the fights advance. Warrior queens holding torches, bringing freedom's light and stand. So when they try to write us out of history books, they make remember warrior queens and take another look awake. From Harriet's pistol to Assata's rifle in the hand. From Angela's afro to resistance revival across the land. Warrior queens forever, their legacy won't die or fade. From Underground Railroad to the revolutionary sky display.
Whoa. Warrior queens, eternal. Their power never ceases to flow. Yeah. Black women warriors, bringing knowledge and peace we know.
Yeah. Malcolm Little to Malcolm X. To El-Hajj Malik. Evolution of a revolutionary. Listen as I speak.
Born Malcolm Little, 1925 in Omaha, proud. Father Earl was Garveyite, Mother Louise held down. Father killed by supremacists when Malcolm was just 6. Mother institutionalized, family torn to bits. Foster care to Boston, Harlem, then the criminal life. Burglar, hustler, Detroit red, cutting like a knife. Prison in 46, that's where he found the nation. Elijah Muhammad's teachings brought mental liberation. Became Malcolm X, that X for unknown name. Stripped by slavery, reclaiming identities, the aim. Minister Malcolm rose fast, Temple 7 in Harlem. Spoke with fire and conviction, no one could disarm him. By any means necessary, wasn't just a phrase. Revolutionary doctrine for the end of days. But this is just the first stage of Malcolm's evolution. Stay tuned for Mecca pilgrimage and the resolution.
Malcolm's evolution from the street to the mosque, from rigid ideology to universal thoughts. Evolution of a mind, that's the greatest evolution.
Malcolm's evolution, seeking real solutions.
Malcolm's evolution from the street to the mosque, from rigid ideology to universal thoughts. Evolution of a mind, that's the greatest evolution.
Malcolm's evolution, seeking real solutions. 1963, tensions rising with Elijah. Malcolm discovered truths about the leader's life entire. Multiple women, secret children contradicted strict morality. What Elijah preached about discipline and reality. Chickens coming home to roost after JFK died. Elijah silenced Malcolm, that's when the rift got wide. March 64, Malcolm left the nation behind. Founded Muslim mosque, Inc., freeing up his mind. Then came Mecca, April 64, holy pilgrimage. Malcolm prayed with white, saw Islam's real image. Not the racial separation that the nation taught strict, but universal brotherhood, new understanding click. Wrote letters from Mecca, I've had my eyes open wide, seeing blonde-haired Muslims, rigid views denied. Became El-Hajj, Malik, El-Shabazz, transformation real. Malcolm's evolution showing flexibility to heal.
Malcolm's evolution from the street to the mosque, from rigid ideology to universal thoughts. Evolution of a mind, that's the greatest revolution.
Malcolm's evolution, seeking real solutions.
Malcolm's evolution from the street to the mosque, from rigid ideology to universal thoughts. Evolution of a mind, that's the greatest revolution.
Malcolm's evolution, seeking real solutions. Post-Mecca, Malcolm more dangerous to the state. No longer could they use separatism to create division between movements. Now he sought coalition, civil rights and black nationalism. Unified vision, met with Martin Luther King. Respect began to grow. Spoke in Selma March, letting young folks know that multiple tactics working together was the key. Malcolm's evolution brought ideological unity. Organization of Afro-American unity form. International human rights, not just civil, transformed the struggle to global stage. That's what they feared most. Malcolm connected struggles worldwide, coast to coast, from nation separatism to Pan-African unity. Malcolm's growth threatened white supremacy. His evolution showed us rigid thinking can transform. Question everything, let consciousness reform.
Malcolm's evolution from the street to the mosque, from rigid ideology to universal thoughts. Evolution of a mind, that's the greatest revolution.
Malcolm's evolution, seeking real solutions.
Malcolm's evolution from the street to the mosque, from rigid ideology to universal thoughts. Evolution of a mind, that's the greatest evolution.
Malcolm's evolution, seeking real solutions. February 21st, 65, Audubon Ballroom. 3 assassins cut him down, seal Malcolm's tomb. Government, nation, the both. Who pulled the strings? Malcolm's evolution, silence. But his message rings from Malcolm Little to Malcolm X to El-Hajj, Malik, El-Shabazz. Evolution never stops, that's revolutionary jazz. He taught us to question everything, even our own beliefs. That growth is revolutionary, bringing mental relief. His autobiography should be required of reading still. Malcolm's evolution, teaching iron will. From criminal to minister to international diplomat. One man's journey showing where true power's at. Not in rigid thinking, but in willingness to grow. Malcolm's evolution, greatest lesson that we know. So when you feel stuck in your ideology, your view, remember Malcolm's evolution. Growth is what we do.
Malcolm's evolution, the journey never ends. Growth and transformation, message that he sent.
65. Curtis sang about the train of freedom coming. 95. We still boarding, still running. Yeah.
Hibble, get ready, Curtis sang with so much soul deep.
Yeah. There's a train a coming, promises to keep. Don't need no ticket, Just faith in a destination. Curtis Mayfield preaching gospel liberation. Now flip it to the boom bap, spirit intact. Holy remix for the streets where the angels at. Train of freedom ain't physical, it's mental, stay strong. People getting ready, correcting what's wrong. Curtis knew the struggle, sang it gentle but powerful. Gospel music meets the movement, makes the doubtful believers in a cause. Freedom train of cause. From Chicago, so to California, just starting. This remix keeps the message, but add street grit. People get ready, revolution, don't quit. All you need is faith to hear the diesel humming clear. Curtis ain't prophetic, now the future's here. People get ready, there's a train a-coming. Holy remix got the whole block humming. Don't need no ticket, just get on board. People get ready for the spiritual reward. You don't need no betting, there's a train a-coming. Holy remix got the whole block humming. Don't need no ticket, just get on board. People get ready for the spiritual reward. You don't need no baggage, just the love inside your heart. People getting ready for a spiritual fresh start. This ain't just religion, it's about liberation, true freedom trained to pardon from every avenue. Curtis understood oppression wrapped in segregation chains. Use gospel music as a tool to ease the pains. Now I'm taking that foundation, adding 95 drums hard. Holy remix for the children, keeping faith guard. For the martyrs, for the slums, for the ones who survive. People getting ready, keeping hope alive. Train keeps rolling through the decade, unchanged still. People getting ready, climbing freedom's hill. From the impressions to the cipher deep, message stays the same, promises we keep. Get ready for the revolution, calling out your name. Freedom train depart, never be the same. People getting ready, there's a train a-coming. Holy remix got the whole block humming. Don't need no ticket, just get on board. People getting ready for the spiritual reward. People getting ready, there's a train a-coming. Holy remix got the whole block humming. Don't need no ticket, just get on board. People getting ready for the spiritual reward. Now there ain't no room for the hopeless and the true. Curtis sang, but I interpret no room for quitters too, who would hurt all mankind just to save his own. People getting ready, need to set righteous tone. This holy remix is a call to conscience is awake. Curtis 65 soul to hip-hop state. So when you hear that gospel sample through the boom bap beat, know we honoring Curtis while we moving our feet. People get ready, holy remix for spiritual war. Freedom trained to pardon, all aboard for sure. From the church to the cipher, pulpit to the street complete. Curtis Mayfield's message making struggle bittersweet. Train of freedom running through both day and night. People getting ready, preparing for the fight. This the gospel for the streets, the hymn for the hustlers. People getting ready, no more walking in the gutter. People getting ready, the train don't ever stop. Oh, oh, oh. People getting ready, the train don't ever stop. People getting ready. From the bottom to the top. Yeah, 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 yeah.
From West Africa to the South Bronx concrete streets, modern griots keeping history on repeat. On repeat. In West African villages, griots kept the stories alive. Oral historians making culture thrive. No written language needed, just memory and song strong. Keeping culture breathing, making weak and the strong. Hip-hop's a descendant of that ancient tradition deep. With modern griots with updated mission to keep. Instead of chorus strings, we got SP 1200s. Instead of village squares, we got the city's hundreds of corners where we gather cipher like the village circle. Passing down the knowledge, that's our life's work full. From Jalí to DJ connections, not broken still. With griots of the ghetto, spitting truth with skill. Rakim, KRS-One, Chuck D, making the list grow. Modern griots teaching lessons through the flow. This ain't just entertainment, this is education pure. Oral history keeping through hip-hop for sure.
Modern griots keeping stories alive. From the talking drums to the beats where we thrive. Hip-hop's a tradition, culture will survive. Modern griots, ancestral wisdom revive. Oh,
Griots sang the lineages, who came from who exactly. We rap about the projects, what we've been through directly. Griots sang of battles, victories, and defeats complete. We rap about the streets, making history on beats. Call and response traditional, that's what Griots did right. Now it's crowd participation, same type. When I say hip, you say hop, that's Griot technique. Old ancient African tradition, every time the story's told. The cipher is the circle where the villagers gathered round. Now it's street corner sessions where the wisdom's found. Battered in the consciousness through metaphor and wordplay slick. Modern Griots making history every week quick. Sampling is like oral tradition, taking what came before time, adding new context. That's what Griots are for, and they prime from generation to generation. The story flows downstream. Modern Griots making sure the culture's supreme.
Modern Griots, yeah, keeping stories alive. From the talking drums to the beats where we thrive. Hip-hop's a tradition, culture will survive. Modern Griots, ancestral wisdom revive. Modern Griots, keeping stories alive. From the talking drums to the beats where we thrive. Hip-hop's a tradition, culture will survive. Modern Griots, ancestral wisdom revive.
So when they try to tell you hip-hop's just music simple, educate them on the history, knowledge fundamental. With modern Griots, cultural preservation is true. Keeping black history alive through verses we pursue. From the praise songs to the battle raps, we spit fire. From the talking drums to the drum machines, desire connections unbroken, just evolve with the times fast. Modern Griots keeping culture alive, making it last. Respect the tradition when you grab that microphone. You're not just an entertainer, you're a Griot full grown, carrying the weight of ancestors on your back strong. Modern Griot responsibility, keeping culture lifelong. From Mansamusa's kingdom to the kingdom of Queens. Modern Griots explaining what the struggle really means. This the sacred duty of the hip-hop nationwide. Modern Griots ensuring cultural preservation with pride.
Modern Griots, yeah, keeping stories alive. From the talking drums to the beats where we thrive. Hip-hop's a tradition, culture will survive. Modern Griots, ancestral wisdom revive. Modern Griots,
yeah. Africa bound, Bada understood the Griot connection. Zulu nation, built on African protection of culture and tradition. Through the elements for DJ, MC, B-boy, graffiti at the core. Each element preserving different aspects of the culture. Modern Griots using art instead of agriculture. The DJ scratches stories like the chorus strings once played. The MC spits the history that the Griot once relayed. B-boys battle like the warriors did in ritual dance. Graffiti writes the history, giving culture a chance. From Senegal to the Bronx, the circle stays complete. Modern Griots honoring ancestors we meet through the music and the culture that they pass down to us. This ain't appropriation, this is lineage trust. So next time you see a cipher or hear a dope verse, know you're witnessing Griot tradition, for better not worse.
Modern Griots,
the tradition carries on strong. From Africa to hip-hop, culture never gone.
Modern Griots, yeah. Modern Griots, yeah. Modern Griots, yeah. Modern Griots,
Modern Griots, ancestral wisdom revived.
ain't no mountain high enough. 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 Ain't no concrete climbing mentality. Watch the dreamers grow.
Yeah.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
67, Marvin and Tammy sang Devotion Deep. Yeah. 95, we climb mountains, promises we keep. Yeah.
Ain't no mountain high.
Ain't no mountain high enough, that's what they sang sweet. Marvin and Tammy, Motown's heartbeat. But I'm flipping that devotion, the street struggle real. Ain't no obstacle too high when you're committed to the deal. No valley low enough to keep me from my dreams alive. Concrete climb interpretation, that's how we survive. They sang about love eternal, I'm rapping about perseverance. Same energy, different context, keeping faith in appearance. From the projects to the penthouses, that's the climb we take. Ain't no mountain high enough to stop what we make. System trying to block me, society's river too wide to cross. But like Marvin sang, I'm getting to the other side, not lost. This concrete climb remix for the hustlers and dreamers who fight. Ain't no mountain high enough for believers in the light.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no concrete climb mentality. Watch the dreamers grow. Nothing gonna stop us now. That's what we know. Ain't no mountain high enough. Climbing slow but sure though.
Yeah. If
If you need me, call me Tammy, sang so sweet and pure, I flip it. If you need help, these streets will ensure your struggle find solidarity. That's community power, true. Ain't no mountain high enough in our finest hour. Breakthrough, no wind, no rain, no winter's cold can stop the rise. Determination of a dreamer climbing toward the skies. My mama worked 3 jobs, that's a mountain high for real. But she climbed it for her kids, that's the deal. Ain't no valley low enough, meaning no depression state. No systematic oppression, stopping progression, that's our fate. From Motown, soda, boom bap, inspiration transform. Concrete climb, anthem for the struggle and reform. Marvin and Tammy gave us melodic foundation sweet. Now I'm building on it for street education.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no mountain high enough. No pain, no concrete climb mentality. Woo. Watch the dreamers grow. Nothing gonna stop us now. That's what we know. Ain't no mountain high enough. Woo. Climbing slow but sure though.
Remember the day I set you free, Marvin sang so clear and bright. I flip it, remember the day we break these chains with might. Ain't no mountain high enough to keep us so pressed down. We climbing every obstacle, wearing victory's crown. From the concrete jungle to the mountain peak, view sublime. Ain't no valley low enough to stop what we climb. This concrete climb message for the youth who doubt they power. That mountains can be conquered and they find us out. Marvin and Tammy died too young, but they message lives forever through this boom bap flip. The inspiration's clever, strength to keep climbing when the struggle gets real hard. Ain't no mountain high enough, that's the still regard. Determination needed for the revolution, complete and done. Concrete climb anthem from the gutter to #1. So when you facing mountains that seem impossible to scale, remember Marvin and Tammy, let their message never fail.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no concrete climb mentality. Watch the dreamers grow. Nothing gonna stop us now. Yeah, that's what we know. Ain't no mountain high enough. Climbing slow but sure though. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no mountain concrete climb. Peaks inside. Marvin and Tammy's spirit guiding through the fight.
Knowledge.
Understandings, that's the foundation build. 5% teaching. Mental liberation, bro.
Very low in mix of minor key piano or electric note. Feature intellectual, precise rap delivery. Like master teacher explaining sacred mathematics. Calm but commanding, deliberate and measured. Hook should be philosophical, almost mantra-like. Makes you feel elevated and conscious. Like temple meets cipher, spiritual but street. Heavy warm analog sound with vinyl crackle. Spiritual atmosphere throughout. Make it sound like if DJ Premier produced 5% Nation lesson in 1994 with mystical edge. Understanding brings it all together. 3 complete divine. Culture is the freedom, that's the 4 in line. Power is the truth refined. 5 in the cipher circle. Equality is 6, making weekend unworkable. God is 7, that's the black man's rightful station. Build or destroy, that's the 8's foundation and creation.
Knowledge of self, know your divine nature, true. 5% teaching mental liberation, new. From the supreme mathematics to alphabet's virtue. Knowledge of self, freedom comes through.
Knowledge. Every low instrumental key. Knowledge.
Allah is the father, Clarence taught the youth with pride. That black man is God. Truth they try to hide, not worshiping mystery gods. Floating in the sky, but knowing self as divine. That's the battle cry. Why do we call ourselves 5%? Question gets asked, cause 95% either sleep or wear a mask. 10% know truth, but teach lies for wealth and fame. But 5% teach freedom and knowledge of the name. Supreme mathematics, breaking down the code of life from 1 to 0. Righteous path through the strife. Born 9, bringing new life to understanding clear and bright. Ciphers to 10, complete comprehension in sight. Rakim brought this wisdom to the hip-hop nation first. Wu-Tang Clan spread 5% foundation, quenched the thirst. Brand Nubian, poor righteous teachers kept it real and true. Knowledge of self through hip-hop, reaching me and you. Knowledge of self, know your divine nature, true. 5% teaching mental liberation, new. From the supreme mathematics to alphabet's virtue. Knowledge of self, freedom comes through.
Every note in etymology. Every note.
Now this ain't about religion or dogmatic strict belief. It's about self-knowledge bringing
mental relief. Understanding your power, divine divinity within your soul. Knowledge of self is where freedom's goal begins to manifest. Black man is God on earth. Black woman is earth herself. Understanding worth. Not waiting on a mystery to save us from above the clouds, but activating God within through knowledge proud. Supreme alphabet teaching from A to Z complete. Each letter has deep meaning, consciousness concrete. A is Allah, B is be, born to manifest. C is see with understanding, wisdom at its best. This knowledge of self transform hip-hop culture deep. From Wu-Tang's chambers to Rakim's sculpture we keep. Of words and wisdom over beats so divine and pure. Knowledge of self, greatest lesson for sure. Knowledge of self, know your divine nature. True 5% teacher, mental liberation. New from the supreme mathematics to alphabet's virtue. Knowledge of self, freedom comes through.
Boogie left into modesty.
Knowledge of free, knowledge of self. Peace to the gods and nerves, holding down a cipher strong. Teaching mathematics, keeping wisdom lifelong. From Harlem to Medina, that's Brooklyn for the initiated. 5% knowledge never gets outdated. Born day celebration, showing and proving what you know. Building with the gods, making consciousness grow. On 20 lessons, student enrollment, lost found Muslim lesson 2. All part of the curriculum, bringing knowledge new. This ain't called indoctrination, this is self-elevation. High, you with mathematics and alphabet to reach the sky. So when you hear peace, God in a cipher or a rap, know you witnessing 5% filling knowledge gap. From Clarence 13X to the present day still. Knowledge of self remains revolutionary will. This the science that can free us from the mental chains tight. 5% wisdom shining truth and light. Knowledge of self, journey to the merits craft. 5% wisdom, freedom can't be beat. Well, we know I must have knowledge is self. Knowledge is self. Knowledge of self. Journey to divine complete. 5% wisdom. Freedom can't be beat.
From the ships to the Cipher, chains to the stage with fame. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams, reclaiming the name.
When they were picking cotton in the 850s heat, could they imagine me spitting these lyrics so sweet? When Harriet was running through the midnight cold air, could she see this future? Black stories everywhere, told on platforms worldwide, reaching millions instantly real. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams, that's the deal. When they survived middle passage chain below the deck, could they imagine descendants demanding respect? Flying across the ocean that once brought only pain and death, now we traveling freely. Every single breath, our greats survive. Whips, dogs, nooses pulled tight, so we can stand and spit in revolution tonight. This ain't to diminish struggle that remains today, but to honor those who fought through unimaginable ways. We are their wildest dreams, walking, talking, breathing truth. Close an anthem for ancestors, honoring their youth.
We are ancestors' wildest dreams come true. From the ocean blocks to stages, look what we do. Every step forward's honoring their fight. We are their wildest dreams, shining through the night.
When Malcolm was speaking, 1965 a year, could he see this generation making his message clear? When Panthers were feeding kids breakfast in the hood, could they imagine we remember, understood their sacrifice and struggle, teaching it this very day? We are their wildest dreams in every single way. When Mega was murdered, when King was shot down, could they see us still marching, still wearing the crown? When Assata escaped, Angela beat the case they built, could they see us still fighting? Without the guilt, every degree we earn, every business that we own, every book that we write, every seed that we sown, that's their wildest dreams manifesting in real time now. From the bottom of ships to the top of our climb, wow. Not saying we arrived, got work still left to do, but we honor the ancestors by being me and you.
We are our ancestors' wildest dreams come true. From the ocean blocks to stages, look what we do. Every step forward's honoring their fight. We are their wildest dreams, shining through the night.
So when you feel the
struggle weighing heavy on your chest tonight, remember you're the answer to your great-greats' prayer and plight. They pray for freedom, pray for better days ahead. You're the manifestation of their prayers before they dead. When you wear your crown proud, when you speak your truth loud, when you love yourself despite what they say about you in the crowd. You're fulfilling prophecy spoken in the dark ships below by ancestors who never saw freedom's hopeful glow. We are their wildest dreams, but the journey ain't done yet. We got future generations looking to what we've become. Don't forget, so let's be worthy of the ancestors' sacrifice they made. Let's build on their foundation, pay the ultimate price, not afraid.
We are our ancestors' wildest dreams come true. From the auction blocks to stages, look what we do. Every step forward's honoring their fight. We are their wildest dreams shining through the night.
Of dedication, education, and community love we give. We are their wildest dreams, looking from above we live. This closing anthem for the past, present, and future combined as one. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams, forever enshrined, never done. From the cotton fields to the corporate boardrooms we ascend. From the auction blocks to the stages worldwide we transcend. Every PhD earned, every business built from scratch, every poem written, every song sung, every freedom we catch. That's their wildest dreams manifesting daily in our lives. From enslaved to free, from oppressed to how we thrive. When Harriet was running, could she see us running companies? When Frederick was speaking, could he see us in the seats of power, please? When Sojourner asked, ain't I a woman with a voice raised high? Could she see us breaking glass ceilings, reaching for the sky? We are their wildest dreams, walking, talking, breathing free today, and we owe it to them to keep pushing forward, paving the way for the next generation who be our wildest dreams manifested. We are the bridge between the past and future ancestors invested. Wildest dreams, closing anthem, the circle complete and whole. From our ancestors' prayers to the cipher on the street, we control our destiny. Chronicles and classics, Black History Month, proud display. Cipher souls forever, speaking truth loud every single day. We are their wildest dreams, never forget where we came from. We are their wildest dreams. This is the anthem, Kingdom Come. This is the anthem, Kingdom Come.